Hello, it's Rapid Regeneration. I'm David Escamilla. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not making any medical claims or claims about diseases. I am sharing information that is so revolutionary, and it's part of my mission to help you to solve your health problems naturally and to achieve your health goals, to get to where you're trying to go in terms of your health, your energy, your youthfulness, and if you want to have a long life free of health problems, then that's what this is all about. That's what I want for myself. I just wanted to solve my own problems. I wasn't thinking about you years ago. I was thinking about Dave, and I was obsessed, and I was very selfish, you could say, because I was just so desperate, and I thought my life was over, and I just was in such dire straits, and I was distraught, and I was in despair because my whole body was damaged, my nervous system was damaged, I wasn't thinking clearly, I had cognitive impairment, I didn't have my expressive tools, my charm. I mean, all these things were impaired, and I felt horrible for 4 years. Long story short, but I basically had really bad effects from pharmaceutical drugs and that I overdosed on. And so basically I thought I was never going to solve my health problems. But then I found the information to do it. I tried it out. It worked. I got completely reversed all my symptoms, and I had my old self back, my old crazy energetic self back. And for this, I was eternally grateful, and I made a pact with God at that point. I said, look, if you can fix me and heal me, I'll do whatever you want me to do, and I'll be selfless. And he held up his end of the bargain, and so now I'm on a mission to help you. I'm paying this forward, and I'm paying this karma forward because this stuff works. It's amazing. And you know, since then I've doubled down on my commitment to an expertise of natural health, natural wellness. I've now been obsessed with mastering this information for over 7.5 years, and I'm sharing that with you. So the point of this is we're moving on to the tips and the tricks, the shortcuts, the biohacks, the natural health and wellness techniques. The food is all fine and good, but I mean, it doesn't excite me as much as these tips and tricks do. I mean, the food is just like, we have to get that out of the way. You know, you kind of have to learn how to eat properly. But the tips and tricks are, I used to be so excited about the food, and because I figured the power of the food and how much it was helping, you know, but I didn't even realize about some of these other techniques. And the point of rapid regeneration and the point of how I was able to solve my problems, and hopefully how you can solve yours, is to stand on the shoulders of those men and women who came before us and pioneered the way forward. So if I've put in the blood, sweat, and tears to try this stuff out and learn this stuff and everything, and I'm compiling all these years and almost a decade of work into a program of just a few hours that you can consume, then you can stand on my shoulders and basically go further, faster than I was able to for myself. And that's what I did when I learned about these techniques. Some of these people devoted their whole lives just to discover this stuff. And I was able to learn it in 30 minutes and try it, and it worked. So that's the amazing power of these techniques. What I didn't realize early on, with all the power of the food that was helping me, and even the supplements, is that the food is just maybe half of the equation, you know, and that the other half of the equation is so much other things you can do that will accelerate your healing, accelerate your results, increase your expansion and your vibration. But just know this. Maybe it's half and half, but just know that the food is the bottom half. The food is the foundational half. So it's important that we cover that first, because without that, if you completely neglect the food, if all you eat is junk, but you do all these tips and tricks, well, they're not going to work very, very great. I mean, they're still going to have some effect, but you really need the bottom half to be in place in order for that other half to really, really take off. So now if you're transitioning, I understand it, then you should absolutely do these tips and tricks while you're transitioning to eating healthier. So that's it. There are so many of these modalities. I mean, health and wellness, it's like, do you know what a Dreidel is? It's a Jewish top, a spinning top. And it looks like a little pyramid with a little middle part that's on there. And just imagine if you had two Dreidels and you fused them together. So it's almost like a double-sided pencil. On either side you have kind of a little pyramid, and then you have this little tube in the middle. So health and wellness is like two Dreidels that are stuck together. Okay, the pyramid that's facing down, the upside down pyramid, it represents the world of sickness and illness, where people spiral downwards into pain, suffering, and even death. Then you have the large middle section. This is where people can subside. They can enjoy average health or even good health. This is where a lot of people are. But the middle part is not the ultimate ceiling. A lot of people are in the bottom part, and then they detox and they heal themselves, and they get up into the middle part and they think, oh my God, thank God I'm better. I'm doing good now. And that's where I was. Well, the thing is, though, there's this other Dreidel that's pointing up. And you can go higher and much higher to planes of consciousness that are amazing, and physically and spiritually and everything. And these levels that you can go up to, there's a whole other pyramid going up to the peak. That's on top of this world of middle ground of being good. So that's the point. That's the power of all this information, of these tips and tricks, is the foods and the supplements and the cleansing. They can take you from the depths up into the area of just being good and being detoxed and healed. And now you feel good. But these tips and tricks can take you from that middle area up to the heights of consciousness and of existence. And so don't limit yourself just to food and beverages. Those are just the rudiments of a life that's well lived. Keep your vision engaged, with all of the tools, all the colors of the rainbow that can help you to get to the next level. If you're interested in going to the next level, if you're committed, if you're ready to go to the next level. So stay tuned in the segments ahead. Just some of the things that we're going to cover is sort of when and how to eat, keeping good physical figure, physique, exercise, resting, recovery, and sleep, water, oral care. How about electromagnetic pollution protection? How about breathing? How about dealing with modern temptations? How about stimulants, substances? How about harnessing certain vibrations to help you heal? How about using natural wellness professionals and technicians, specialists to elevate yourself? Meditation, emotions, emotional care, emotional healing, spirituality, which is my favorite, and so many others. So that's it. In closing, if I'm trying to get somewhere, like when I was in the depths of my health problems, I was trying to get healed, I will use any road that's necessary to get there. Okay, that could be a highway, it could be a side road, a back road, a country road, a muddy road, a ravine, a ditch, whatever course of action is needed. And, basically, it's that sense of urgency and that desperation to get there. And what I'm trying to say is there's so many roads to get there, and that's what all these tips and tricks are. And there could be something that's holding you back and something that's blocking you from achieving your health goals. And it could just be you're missing this road to get you through where the other roads couldn't. So use all the roads until you're there at your destination. Use whatever tools that are there. Have that sense of desperation. Have that sense of urgency if you really are committed to getting there. And whether that's solving your health problem or whether that's you're at a good place, but you really want to go to the next level. You want to take that quantum leap. And so have that urgency, have that commitment, and take whatever road will get you there. Yes, and when I say desperation, I mean I was really starved for this knowledge. When I started to learn this stuff, it was like I was so starved for it, and it was like throwing a T-bone steak to a hungry dog. I was just ravenous for this knowledge. And when I was discovering these keys of knowledge, it was just amazing to me. And now what I'm going to do is I've compiled many of them. I'm still learning all the time. So as I learn more, I'll add more to the program. But I'm going to share these amazing nuggets of truth, these golden nuggets, so you can help yourself, use them for yourself, try them for yourself. So go forth and try them. And if you need help, just go to rapidregeneration.com. That's the website that I'm compiling all these resources for you to use. If you need a written documentation of how to do this stuff, that's where you can find it. And I'm here to help you. Reach out to me if there's anything I can do to help. I am committed to helping you solve your problems. So, without further ado, onwards to the tips and tricks. That's it for now, and I will see you there.
For more information, please follow at Rapid Regeneration or visit rapidregeneration.com.